Hello, this is mathjazz from Almost Cool, and I'm here with a mathemagician.
こんばんは。
What's that?
Japanese for good evening.
Oh, cool. Okay. And we are going to build up the west and the east sides of St. Basil's. So basically, the north wall and the south wall are the same as the west wall and the east wall. So we will do that. Also, the sun is setting, so we might have monsters.
I mean,
Let's see. So we start off with three of these red hardened stained clay.
uh-huh.
Okay. I forgot to bring the stone brick slabs, so I'll have to go back and do those after.
They're not too hard.
No, no, they're not so bad.
Oh, there's a skeleton. So food for thought. So earlier I'd said konbanwa, which is Japanese for good evening.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, it turned out to be evening both in real life and in the game.
That that's a really cool thing. I caught that it was evening in real life. Oh,
But it does raise, for me at least, the question of what would the appropriate thing have been to say? Should I have said good evening because it was real life and in the game? Um, I think it's okay. But like if it had just been nighttime in real life, but morning in the game world, should I have said good morning?
that is a conundrum. I think that oh, I missed. I think that it wouldn't matter. I think that saying either is showing both like either one shows courtesy and respect for the other person, and both of them are true in some sense. And so I think that it would be completely appropriate to do either one.
Now, to further, I think that's very much the case in English. That would be acceptable in that. But now consider that Japanese they invented a word to use on the telephone so that you can avoid the issue of whether or not it was nighttime or morning for the person on the other end of the phone.
Ooh, that does complicate the issue.
Right. So perhaps I should have used that. Perhaps I should have said moshi moshi there.
Oh, was that an invented word? Like, was that like not
Well,
part of?
as far as I understand, it was. I mean, please, someone kindly correct me if I'm wrong, but that was my understanding. Was that it was kind of made up so that you could deal with situations where it's not morning or evening or afternoon. Of course, I don't know when it was made up. It could have been long before telephones, but it doesn't seem to have a an obvious literal meaning like the other words do.
Huh. It's fascinating what details are important in what languages. Because, like, for example, in English, it's very important if you want to know. Yeah, you have to know, is it some book, is it a book, or is it the book? And there are languages where the definiteness or indefiniteness is just not important. Like, my understanding is that Russian is one of these languages where they don't even have a definite article. Maybe
Hmm.
that's because, like, if it doesn't have an article, then it's definite, and if it does, then it's indefinite. I don't know. Or maybe they just don't care at all whether it's or the book at any given point in time. But
Hmm. Well,
apparently, apparently, to say hello in Japanese, you need to know what time of day it is for the other person. And I did not realize that.
I'm curious. How does German compare?
Oh, German has very, very nice definite and indefinite articles. Um, ah, I just fell off. Okay, so let's see. This arch, let's try that again. First, we have this arch here, and we have,
Oh
looks
no!
like,
Ton of stone bricks.
me too. Looks like I needed two more. Oh, wait, and then I had to do that arch, so I would have needed like five or six more. Which means that that's about as many as you need, right? I can go down and get them.
I kind of already fell.
Oh, you already
Or
did?
walked. Actually, I don't remember now if I fell or if I walked down just now. Ooh,
Did you
monsters.
command all of these dogs to sit here?
In various spots, yes.
Okay.
My hope was that if a monster got close to them, they'd fight it, but I don't think they do.
Yeah, they're definitely just kind of staring at it.
Oh, are you over by a monster?
Yeah, they're both staring at the zombie here, but neither of them is moving. Maybe if I can get the dog to bump into the zombie. No, the zombie just pushes the dog.
Really?
Yeah, like it was. Let me try and get it to happen again. Yeah, I got the dog between me and the zombie, and the zombie's walking and it's just pushing the dog along.
Huh. Are you? What part of the building are you on?
I am on the east side of the building.
Oh, but you're on the upper floor.
Yeah,
I see.
I'm gonna take care of the zombie with this shovel.
Almost there. I've been almost there. It's gonna unleash the.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna.
Okay, so without stone bricks, let's see what I can do. Hmm, is there anything that goes in these hollowed out areas in the wall? Like, does glass go there eventually? Or
Um,
iron bars or something? Or are they just
um,
holes?
are you talking about like in the spot that we just built?
Yeah,
They're just holes.
okay. Oh, so I, right before recording, I took a look at the draft of the exam, the midterm. I
Mm-hmm.
found out that of the nine or so questions that I typed up, for suggestions for the exam, only 3 of them were used. It is. I mean, each of the 3 of us writing this exam, which I'm not sure why it's 3 because it looks like it should be 5 people writing the exam, but I only saw 3 people in the email.
Huh.
Um, anyway, so of the 3 of us that wrote this exam, each of us submitted 9 questions, and 15 of them were chosen for the exam, but only 3 of my 9 were chosen, which means that the other 2 people must have really liked their questions.
Well, or it is the case that there were 5 of you in charge, and they picked 3 from everyone.
That's true. It could be that.
Oh, Math Jazz here, bricks.
Oh, yay. Bricks. Do you have stone brick slabs too? No.
I have some.
Oh, can you either do that or give me like I think 8 of them is what I need. Thank you. There we go. So, I guess that means that the questions that I wrote can go into a YouTube video. Because I liked them. I mean, one of them was find an antiderivative for sine of x times e to the x. And that's just a fun one.
Okay, you're doing Math 113 this semester. Yes.
Yeah, calculus 2. They have integration by parts. It's
Yes. No,
totally doable.
I'm so very used to teaching Math 112, which is Calculus 1, that my first instinct at a question like that is, what? What are you thinking? But then
But
my second thought was, well, no, I know that you're not a cruel test writer, so you wouldn't have asked something hard like that on accident.
well,
Or that, thank you. That's the poor word choice I meant. What I mean is, uh, you know that it's not ridiculously hard for the student. Math 112, they're not going to be able to, unless it's multiple choice.
yeah.
Math 113. Really.
Did I do that wrong?
Where am I looking?
Um, so both of these windows.
Yeah, I think you made them a little bit too short. The
Yeah.
archway should be up one.
Yes. Okay. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, there you go.
So it's just stairs in the corners. Like that. Whoa.
Uh-huh.
Fantastic. It looks like we just need to figure out how this connects on the north end, and then we have this wall all the way around. Do the columns get built up any further?
Yes, they will be built up. Yeah, this whole inner portion of the cathedral still needs to be built. Where we're
Okay. Okay, so I'm assuming that this wall connects to this pagoda thing. It's in some way.
yes, it does. Upside down stone there, and then a bunch of green wool. Ah, I have no green wool.
I have
Bunch of
22.
green wool there.
But yeah, you remember how to do the anti to find an antiderivative for sine of x e to the x, right?
Yeah, integration by parts twice. And then you loop around by calling the integral I, or because it's an integral. Um, and then you do integration by parts twice by choosing e to the x to be the u both times or the td both times. And then you end up with the same integral you started with, but with opposite signs. Plus a
Yeah.
bunch of other garbage. Bring it over, and you have 2 times your integral is all of the extra terms that you came up with. Divided by 2, and you're done. Yay.
Yeah, they didn't pick that one.
I will be curious at a later date to know what they did pick.
Yeah, I'll have to tell you. Actually, next episode will be after they take the exam. So, I can tell you then.
Ooh.
We can do a whole review of all of the questions on the exam for Thursday's episode for anyone that would be interested in that.
For anybody who's not, you can still watch us build the thing and just, mute it so that you don't have to hear math.
Oh, and did I announce that I bought a new computer in one of these videos?
I don't think so.
Okay, so I bought a new computer and it should be able to do the graphics better than the one that I'm currently using. Because actually, Minecraft is a little bit jittery on these recordings, and it'll be better because I'll have a better graphics card.
Yeah, this piece of the green stuff goes.
Mm-hmm.
That line of green wool that you're putting down there, mathjazz, that is the very beginning of the roof over this exterior portion of the cathedral. So you see how it's kind of, we've got this central portion of the cathedral, and then we have this ring going around it.
Yes.
That green wool you're building now is going to be the part of the roof for the ring.
Okay. Is there supposed to be a chip out of this here? Um,
Yes, because when we build up the inner portion, it's going to, um,
okay.
yeah, the red walls are going to come up through
How high do the red walls go?
very. They go up at least another 10 layers. Um,
And I can just build
but
those up now?
I feel like it's more like 15.
Like this?
Let's see. Yeah, you can build them up to at least the level where we're at. Same with the pillars.
That would require me getting snow out. Okay, here we go.
Oh, hang on. I stand corrected. I'm sorry. Stop. I misread the blueprint.
No snow?
Well, no. The snow is fine. The snow is right. The red, the red clay though. We have these little windows that get formed in them.
At what height?
Immediately.
Um, so
So let
like,
me. One. Okay, so I don't know if you can see what I just.
I think that's what you just did? Or is it one lower than this?
When you stand on the slabs,
I am one
um,
and a half below the level that it's at now.
if you're standing on the slabs, you should be able to walk through the window and fall to your death.
Okay. So
There you
the
go.
window
Now
should
you have
only
it.
be half a slab higher than the. Okay, so this is correct.
Uh huh.
Okay. I'm gonna
Sorry
put
about
some
that.
ladders here. Okay. And then they go up, looks like 3.
Yeah. So the hollow part is 3, comes in 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it a glass gap or is it just a gap?
Just a gap.
Okay. Well, it is that time again.
Hey. Ja, Mata.
Is that goodbye at nighttime?
Godes.
And that's you're right.
Basically.
Cool. Okay. Well, see you, YouTube. Bye. Hope you enjoyed the
Bye.
episode.